Atari! Atari 50! Anyway, it's Orion's Angel here, and I'm going to be playing the Atari 50th Anniversary Collection. And why am I playing that today? Because today came out the Namco Legends Collection DLC. Yes, it brings Pac-Man, Xevious, Dig Dug, and Galaxian on various platforms. No Pac-Man or Galaxian arcade versions though, because those weren't distributed by Atari. Remember, this is an Atari collection, so it's all about Atari. So let's go to the library first. And let's see, let's try Dig Dug since it's the first one on the list. This is the arcade version. Okay, here we are. Dig Dug. I have like a little bit of history with this game. I first saw it on a 5200 and I really loved it a lot. It's a pretty involving game for back then anyway. So basically you have to use your pump to blow these guys up, like pump them up. Like this. And you want to do this before, you can also use this rock. See? Just like that. Perfect. To kill them, of course. And you don't want these guys to get to the top and leave, which is what he's attempting right now. Here we go. Gotta get him before he leaves. There we go, and you complete a level. And of course, now it starts to get harder. These guys can spit fire, so you have to be careful. Whoa! They're really coming after me now. Getting two is hard if you don't do the first one fast. There we go. Whew! Oh no. Who he got? Oh, he got me. Damn it. If you know that game, Mr. Driller, it's basically the spiritual successor of Dig Dug. The character of Dig Dug has even appeared in Mr. Driller. Yeah, they can also do that. To travel, they turn like into Ghost or something. Ghostface. Okay, now we're going to the third level. It's only gonna get harder. But I'm up for the challenge. Look at this guy being sneaky. Here comes this guy. Alright. Fourth level. Yeah, if you make that thin enough, the rock will go through it. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Try to set a trap for this guy. Damn it. Too smart. Oh yeah, they also put fruit there. Because you gotta have fruit in all these 80s games. Oh no, I shouldn't get him because I want that fruit. Oh! Come on. Oh, he's gonna escape. No! Come back here. No, you don't. Woo! Yeah, then the color of the soil changes, like the farther you get in the game. Ah! Oh, God. It's too hard. Oh my God! And then you try to get another quarter or a token. Okay, so that's Dig Dug, the arcade version. What's the next one? Xevious. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Xevious. Ooh, the bezel looks really worn out. It's all dirty. I'm glad they at least include partial bezels, like a little bit side. This is like pretty groundbreaking when this game came out for shooters. There had been vertical shooters, not that many that scrolled though. The problem people have with this game is the music is annoying. See, the music never changes. That's literally the music for the entire game. I don't know, I think they didn't think they needed any music with variety, I guess. Basically, if you get to the end, there's a mothership that you fight, and then you beat that mothership and it starts over. There isn't much variety in this game. It's all about getting the high score. There's like a second button that takes these out. Like bomber. People get a headache when they play this game. But yeah, that's devious. Game over. Okay, what's next? Did they include... Was there a Dig Dug for 2600? I do not remember. There is, it wouldn't be that good. Oh boy, there was. This ain't gonna be that good. Yeesh. Going from the arcade to this. At least they included the music. Kind of. Oof. Two frame animations. Eee. It's pretty hard. Oh god, they're trapping me. Leave me alone. Seems like it's easier than the other versions. Look at this. Oof. Then you wonder why we were so excited. That's supposed to be a rock? Holy cow. What? Ugh. This is why we were so amazed when arcade graphics at home were looking like the arcade game. Like arcade ports were looking like the arcade at home, because we were so used to arcade games never looking good at home. This is the garbage we got at home. No offense, Atari. I know you were doing the best you could. Didn't it have like 4 RAM, the Atari? Not 4 RAM, 4 kilobytes. RAM would have been too much. Alright, come on. Come on down. Okay, well, you get the idea. That's Dig Dug on Atari. What would be next? Of course, Pac-Man on Atari. Yeesh, this brings back memories. Not good memories either. This is the infamous game that my parents and I bought for my brother for his birthday at the Caldor store, a now defunct store. And when we got home, he hated it so much that we had to return it. And we had to wait in line. Wow. Okay. Just eat all 4. You can't even turn around, Pac-Man. It's so bad. Everything's flickering. The ghosts barely have color. There's no fruit in the middle. They call that square thing you get in the middle, if I recall, a vitamin. We can actually confirm that when I look at the manual now. Because if I remember, they called it a vitamin or a pill or something like that. They used to call it. Hey, leave me alone. What? Oh, he stayed in there way too long. Pank, 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 pank. He went from waka waka to pank, pank, pank. Pank, pank, pank. There's no intermissions either, so don't look for anything like that. Wait, are those dots? I can't even tell what's supposed to be dots. I don't know why this game is so high off the ground. You see how the bottom is blackness at the bottom? I don't know why it was made like that. Probably a reason. Pant. Oh, wait, what's left? What is left? What's left? Wait, is that a dot? Wait, what is going on? What's left? I'm so confused. Oh, that's... Oh my god, they're coming right after me. That long thing is one of the things you eat? Wait, it is, isn't it? Wait. Oh my god, that's why I couldn't finish it. Anyway, let's check out the instruction manual, see if my memory is correct. Let me see. Video wafer, power pill, no, the power, vitamins. Oh my god, my memory. I still have my memory. They called it a vitamin. Vitamins are 2-inch. Vitamins. They just made that up because they couldn't do fruits. Interesting. Okay. Enough of that. Did they do Xevious on Atari 2600? I'm pretty sure they did. Maybe not. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of things. Okay. Oh, since we're here now, I can do an update. We'll do a little side quest right now. They actually fixed Berserk. Remember I made a video asking for them to fix the sound? Well, a year later, they finally answered by fixing it. So you'll see when I leave now, it doesn't happen, that buzzing sound. The voice is still not how it really is in the real game. Sounds a little distorted. See how it sounds? It sounds like, yeah. But yeah, that buzzing sound is gone, so that's good. There was a real buzzing sound that would go, that's not there anymore, so that's good. So yeah, the voice is a little distorted, but overall it's much better, much improved. So yeah, that's the end of this side quest. Okay, let's go to Atari 5200 Pac-Man. I guess there was no Xevious for 2600. So yeah, this is the one I remember loving the most at home. It's not like an exact port of the arcade, but it is much improved over the 2600 version. What's weird is I don't think his mouth is opening up and down. I think something is just flickering, giving the illusion that his mouth is opening up and down. Yeah, this is basically the Atari 400 port. Basically no difference, not that much of a difference. I think the title screens might be a little different. Yeah, because for those that you don't know, Atari 5200 is basically an Atari 800/400. Yeah, but this game has all the intermissions. It has the fruit. Pac-Man turns the corners. Gives you all you want. You know, Pac-Man wasn't widescreen. At that time, in 1982, this was real nice to have at home. I remember getting real far in this game, up to the where you would have to get the keys. Oh man. I was trying to at least make it to the first intermission, but not concentrating enough. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone! Oh god. I was not expecting him to do that. He's usually the ghost that does the less compared to the other ones. He's usually off doing his own thing. Now he woke up and came after me. Ah, lame. Let's try again. I'll do a pattern I used to do when I was little. That was my go-to. I would always do this. Oh man. I was always more concerned with eating the dots than getting the ghost. It's that red and pink one you gotta worry about. They really team up to get you. It's hard to play this with the D-pad. Overeating. Yeah, we're almost done. No. I'll get them to come here. I used to do this. They all go there. Are you kidding me? Typical. Yeah, so now if you make it past the strawberry fruit stage. Fruit stage. Yeah, this is where you get the first intermission, which I was blown away but in 1982 by that this game had the intermissions. I don't know why. I was like, wow, it's got the intermissions. I forgot how fast the ghosts are in this version. They're smart. Oh no. Oh, this green one woke up. Okay, let's go. Now we'll see the intermission. Finally. Wow! That was me as a kid. Wow! It's got the intermission! Radical! No, I didn't say radical. What was the instruction manual for this? Oh yeah, there was the overlay. The controller that always broke. I went through like 5 of those controllers. Every time my parents had to buy it, it was like $14.99, which was a lot back then. Okay. Now let me go back. There is no Xevious for, wait. There's no Xevious for Atari, right? Or maybe I skipped it. When do we get to the V's? I don't have any V games. Hello? Saboteur. V. Oh my god, there's so many games. No, they don't have it. No, there was no Xevious for. Okay. So there was a Dig Dug on. Wait. There's a Dig. Did I play Dig? No, I didn't. Right? There's a Dig Dug on 5200. Yeah, I remember it well. I also forgot. I gotta play Galaxian. Yeah, so this one I'm very familiar with too. I owned it. It was a good port. Nothing special, but it was good enough that it was close enough to the arcade. Sounds were better. Those actually look like rocks. I'm telling you, the 5200 is underrated. It's got some pretty good ports. It's just that damn controller ruined it. Oh, he's gonna try and escape. There he goes. Hey! Where do you think you're going? Okay, so that's Dig Dug. Decent port on the 5200. Galaxian. I don't think Galaxian was on 2600, but it probably was. I should check. Yeah, so I own this game too. It was a good port. Ooh, the controls feel like so loose here. I don't remember if they were like this. Yikes. The controls are bad. I don't know if the game was always like this. Eesh. Slidey. The controls are really slidey. It feels like I would need a track... not trackball, but a paddle controller. So yeah, basically Galaxian is the precursor to Galaga, so it's not as exciting as Galaga. Pretty simplistic. Basically Space Invaders, but now the invaders actually come after you. That's about it. Not much to say. Decent port. Now I gotta go back and see if I skipped. If Galaxian is on 2600, it's bad. Wait, what did that? Oh, I forgot Anteaters on the 2600. That must look bad. See, G. Oh, here it is. How did I skip this? I forgot. Uh-oh. You know what? It actually controls better in the 5200 version. At least on this collection. Because I don't remember Galaxian controllers feeling like that on the actual system. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Wow. This is actually pretty decent for the 2600. Oh my god, just come after me, why don't you? Wow, I'm impressed. That's actually pretty good. I mean, on all considered. Okay, what's next? Xevious. Pretty sure it was on 5200, but I never owned it. There it is. No, that's the 7800. We're not at the 7800 yet. Wait. Why do I keep... Wait a minute. They had Xevious on 5200. It isn't included? I want my money back! Just kidding. But that's weird. They really need to add more 5200 games. I wouldn't mind if they added the well, what am I was gonna say add the Activision games to Atari, but that would cost a lot for the licensing. And yeah, no, I was gonna say the CBS electronic games for the 5200 because I want Mountain King in this collection. But that's just me. I just want that collection. Or the Parker Brothers games with Popeye, but I think Nintendo owns that license, part of it. Why don't they just add the Nintendo collection and give us Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong on 2600? That'll never happen. Okay, let me see. See, this is the system I'm least familiar with because I didn't own a 7800. Okay, that's actually a pretty good port. A little better than the 5200. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I forgot. I don't think Dig Dug was on the NES, but I think it was, but in Japan, if I recall right. I don't know. I have to look that up. Wow, that was pretty easy. I like this port. It's nice. It's pretty. At the time, it would have been pretty close to the arcade, but also at the time, this game was pretty old. Even then, I think this came out. When did it say the year it came out? 87 or something like that. Wait. Let me see what year it said. No, the original game's from 82. Wait, it didn't come out to 7884. I know they were developing the 7800, but they abandoned it after the crash, if I recall right. And then I'm just full of information today. You can look it up. Yeah, I think they shelved it because of the video game crash. And then when NES became a huge hit, they were like, we better take it out of the shelf. Yeah, but by then it was too late. NES had taken over the world. Wait, was Galaga always on this? Wait, they included Galaga for the 7800? That's in the collection that I just got? Okay, I thought it was just Galaxian. Okay, that's cool. Let's see how good this port is. Yeesh. Oh, man. This isn't good. I'm sorry. You know why I say that? Because the NES version is excellent. It looks pretty close to the arcade, the NES version. Why couldn't the 7800 do it? Yee. This looks like it's on 5200. Yeesh. Did the aliens pick you up? Everything about this is bad. Sorry, Atari. Cool to have it for the collection, but whew, yeesh. What are the ones that pick you up? You don't want to pick me up? Pick me up! Why aren't they picking me up? It's supposed to be a guy that can pick you up, and then you get two. You destroy it. Remember? Remember? Come on. There we go. He should do it now, right? No, he didn't do it. So confused. Ah! Ugh. I hate this. When does he pick up the... Okay. Tired of this. Okay, Xevious. Advanced Expert? What? What? Gosh! Eek, this isn't good. I remember the 5200 version being better than this. Eek! Oh my god, no. Okay, that's enough of this. Okay, what else? That's it? No more? Oh no, we have Dig Dug and the Atari 800, which is basically going to be the 5200 version, just with a different title screen. Oh no, it's actually pretty different. I'm thinking of the 400 version. I don't know, think about it. The 5200 one looks better. Look at the layers of the ground. There's no like thing representing that it's dirt. It's just plain. Yeah, this doesn't look as good. And that doesn't look like hearts. It looks like not a radish. Yeesh. Hey, why is he green? Ah, this version. Not good. Did this thing actually bring an instruction manual? Yep. Galaxian on this should be like the 5200 version. Yep. See if it plays better. Nope, still loose as ever. Going across the screen like I'm ice skating. Whee! Whee! Okay, so that's basically the 5200 version on crack. And this is going to be basically the 5200 version. Different title screen. Same processor, same thing. Atari 400, 5200. All the same thing. Oh, it plays a little clunkier, this version. I don't know, it seemed like it was faster on the 5200. Okay. Yump. Yumping lizards. I think that's it, right? Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss one. Played that. Played that. Played that. Centipede on 5200 is great, and I don't know why I didn't include it. Really need more 5200 games. They did pretty good. One that I really want them to include, but this is if they did like I think it's from Stern, Jungle Hunt. Oh, I would love if they would include that. Yeah, they didn't include Miner 2049er on the 5200, but it is on the Atari 400 800 collection here, which is the same as the 5200 version, so I can't complain about that. That's it. I think I played it all. We did Pac-Man. What's weird is, didn't they just release Pac-Man on 7800 in that double collection? It'd be nice if they could have included it here. Galaxian on 2600. Yeah, we saw that, and I said it was pretty good. I mean, it was better than the 5200 version. Controlled better. All right, let's see. I guess that's it. Let's see the. Just want to make sure. There's only 2 arcade games brought over from Namco. It has to be Atari licensed. That's the problem. Where did they add the Pac-Man and Beyond? This is cool. Get a documentary. Boo boo.
We had Atari Japan that we ended up selling to Namco. Atari Japan actually put Namco in the video game business.
Wow.
Before that, the only thing they did were kiddie rides.
Why did you end up selling it to Namco? What
Okay, we were young and dumb. And it turns out that in order to establish a business in Japan, you need all kinds of regulations, none of which we did. We actually started it by taking suitcases full of money, cash.
Okay. I like that they include all this art. Like, you get to see the cabinet and everything. That's so cool. That's weird they include the Pac-Man cabinet, but Pac-Man isn't part of the collection. Oh, this box brings back memories. I remember on the way home looking at the back of this box, and it was the first time Pac-Man was going to be brought home. Little did we know what awaited us. Oh, this is a commercial. Oh,
We had a coin-op lab with the current leading coin-op.
Why are they blurring his
there
shirt?
in the VCS division. So we had a Pac-Man coin-op around, and honestly, it didn't really grab me the way Defenders did. Defenders was
What?
the game
Wasn't
that really
Defenders?
sung to
It's called
me.
Defender.
Bob Pilar remembers this differently than I remember it, but the boss at that time, Dennis Coble, said, "Okay,
No
there's
offense,
two
but you
projects
couldn't
to be
remember it was
done,
called Defender.
Pac-Man and Defenders." And Bob said to me, "I don't see how to do Pac-Man, so I'll do Defender." The thing that made the dots
we had this game.
was what's called Playfield.
They could bring Defender over. That would be cool. Wait, what's happening? Okay, there's an ad. Pac-Man's Legacy.
When I play this version of Pac-Man, I actually have some really fond memories of it because I played this game with my dad, and we thought this was the greatest thing ever when it came out. We're big Pac-Man fans. The difference between this and say the arcade game, there were obvious differences, of course. Could you maybe elaborate a little bit on why, like what the approach was and why some of these decisions are? Say, for instance, like even the playfield and the colors versus like the arcade game. What was behind some of that?
Limitations?
There was a rule at Atari that you couldn't use a black background unless you were a space game.
Yeah.
And you know, the reason for that is because these televisions, these CRTs, have phosphor screens back then, and you could get burn-in.
I was gonna say that still happens today, even with OLEDs. I noticed because I've played the Atari on an OLED, and I've played this game called Mousetrap, and it has pure black.
Well, we had a rule, and what
He's not interested in your OLED. I mean, what can you say about Pac-Man? I mean, people talk about Pong being the first video game, and sure, it's kind of considered that, right? But if it wasn't for Pac-Man, Pac-Man's the first character ever in video games that had a name, Pac-Man. Had the first merchandise, cartoon, cereals, toys, clothes, merch, everything. It started like, it ignited the entire gaming industry as far as I'm concerned. We owe it all to Pac-Man. That's pretty cool. This collection's turning out to be pretty awesome. I hope they keep adding to it though. So yeah, anyway, this is Orion's Angel. I want to thank you for watching my video. As I speak right now, I'm about 3 subs away from 5,000 subscribers. If I'm not already there, probably not, but anyway, if you could please share, like, and subscribe, it would mean a lot to me to reach 5,000 subscribers. Thanks for all the support, and I hope to bring you guys more bezels, and I hope to release that pack soon, so stay tuned, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye.